development team named Koei were the designers of a series of popular strategy war games named The Romance of the Three Kingdoms, which were based loosely on the Chinese texts, records of the Three Kingdoms, and the 14th century novel of the same name, which were both based on the events of a certain period in ancient China named the Three Kingdoms. However, whilst the series was popular and had many entries in Japan, Koei wanted the franchise to get the recognition it deserved here in the West. They attempted this with a spin-off named Dynasty Warriors for the PlayStation 1. Dynasty Warriors followed a few other popular games of the time by being a traditional one-on-one fighting game. Was you expecting something else? Dynasty Warriors features a cast of 10 playable fighters, all with unique weapons at their disposal, and there are also 6 hidden characters to unlock. The gameplay of Dynasty Warriors is similar to Soul Blade and the Battle Arena Toshinden games of the time, where there is an emphasis on weapons-based fighting rather than actual martial arts. The game features 2 attack buttons for low and high attacks. However, you'll be needing to use the 2 parry buttons much more because with the right timing you can easily parry your enemy's strikes, leaving them vulnerable. Dynasty Warriors is a slow fighting game and requires constant decision making rather than button mashing, making it more similar to the Romance of the Three Kingdoms games than you'd think. However, the button presses really do need to be precise. It seems like parrying attacks can take some getting used to due to there being 2 buttons and they need to be pressed at some overly precise moments. But apart from this, the game runs smoothly enough. The controls aren't as well executed as other fighters at the time, and the AI can often be relentless, spamming the same attacks over and over. Stages and characters are all colourful, but the graphics really suffer. While the fighters are modelled well, the backgrounds look very tacked on at the last minute, and the stages are clearly just floating squares in the sky. Even some fighting games before this disguised the fighting platforms much better. The music in the game is also not as inspiring or even enjoyable to listen to, like other fighters' tracks such as Tekken or even later Dynasty Warriors games.
Final round, fight!
Ultimately, Dynasty Warriors isn't a bad game, but it's a very uninspired and tiring one. It's really cool to see some series favourite characters like Guan Yu, Zhao Yun and OP Lu Bu all appear in a decent one-on-one fighting game. But at the time there was many more and much better fighting games on the PS1, and this could barely hold my attention for much more than an hour. Dynasty Warriors scores a satisfactory rating of 66%. Thank you very much for watching this review, and I am a really big Dynasty Warriors fan, so expect more Dynasty Warriors reviews in the near future. And until next time, adios.